Alright, howdy doody everybody, Konichi-nya, it's me again, Topsy, and we are back with some more KotOR 2, picking up right where we left off last time, which was after we got shut down again, and crashed again, and fought some more HK droids. We're now finally picking back up where we left off. It's been a few days. I've been not busy, but I just didn't have enough time to do another session of this, so instead I just kind of powered through and finished Infamous Second Son and the DLC. But now I finally have some time off tomorrow, so I don't have to be up early or anything like that, and I can get away with recording just fine. Beodor is just straight fucked. He's out cold. Can't help him now. We are in for another long haul, and we are not alone again. We have Cookie joining us again. I can't remember if she was here for the first session or the last session, but the dog is back. She's being a good girl, lying down on her blanket, not bothering anybody, hopefully. I hope all of you are having a good day so far. My day's been okay, I guess. Nothing too rough or stressful, I guess. Had to work this morning, but it was a simple lunch shift, nothing too special. It was over pretty fast, in all honesty. Have tomorrow off. Oh, hello. Hello again, handmaiden. Not that we've met yet, but Adden, put the guns down. Not here looking for a fight, just here to find her again.
Where we go, I end up in a cell. I mean, why did they lock us up? What is this?
3 times in a row, Adden. That's 3 strikes.
The Jedi.
Beodor is like phasing through it.
Yes, it bears the semblance of an academy, but where are all the students? Curious.
You've got to be joking. What is a Jedi Academy doing out here in the middle of nowhere?
It is a place hidden from the galaxy like the academy on Dantooine, but this place... Oh, Atris, you have been clever.
Atris?
It's none of your concern.
Well, the sooner we're out of here, the better. 2 crazy Jedi are more than enough for me. No one told me we were going to be.
Hang on a minute, Adden. What makes me crazy? I'm not doing anything wrong yet.
What causes you such fear?
What do you mean? We're in the middle of a bunch of Jedi. You know how they are.
No, I do not. Not in the way you seem to.
What? What are you doing?
Oh, come on, Kreia. That's not cool.
Stop struggling. Let me follow the current. Deeper to its source.
Stop! Stop! Ah!
Ah.
Adden, I thought you had trained to resist that.
Is mingled guilt. It squirms in you like a worm. And the why? Ah. And there is its heart. You surprise me. I could not feel it before. Your feelings are a powerful shield, indeed. Do not worry, Adden. If she is a Jedi, she will forgive. And if she is not, she will not care.
You can't tell her. Please. I'm asking you. I don't want her to...
Think less of you. I hardly think that's possible. Still, there is no shame in what you ask. We all wage war with the past, and it leaves its scars. I will not.
We're about to be in for a lot of dialogue, guys, so
price for such things.
Be prepared.
What? What price?
There are those who wage war and those who follow them. You are a crude thing, murderer, but you have your uses. You know how important this woman we travel with is. Even one such as you can feel it. You will serve her until I release you.
And if I refuse?
You will not. If you do, then my silence will be broken. And then, Atton, you will be broken. You fear the Jedi, and rightly so. If Atris learns of your choices, you will never leave this place. But whatever fear you hold of the Jedi, know that if you disobey me, that my punishment will make you beg for the death that has long hounded you. Wipe the fear from your
Kreia,
You will not find blind obedience.
You're not much of a Jedi.
You chose it once.
Not that it wasn't already obvious, if you pay attention to what she says.
Such a manipulative witch, but why a vicious old scowl like yourself would even bother with me is a bigger mystery.
No game of Dajaric can be won without pawns, and this may prove to be a very long game. You are a slippery one.
How meta.
Your thoughts.
Yes, it will be a very long game. We're already 8 hours, 7-ish hours in.
The self-loathing that squirms within you gives you a curious strength. Your spirit, as diseased as it is, refuses to allow you to give up, no matter what threats you face and whatever wreckage you leave behind you. I feel you have crossed our path for a reason. Perhaps even you, at the right moment, may be able to turn aside disaster. If so, your potential is not yet spent.
Fine. I'll be your pawn. But I still think you've got the wrong man.
Perhaps. But someone has to fly the ship, and the Force is
The
a
droid
hard
can.
thing to predict. You have crossed our path for a reason. Our path brought us here for a reason. And now I know why. The past is here, and it must be met before the future can be set in motion.
More Jedi speak. Care to explain?
No. I've wasted enough time with you. Sleep, murderer, and be silent. I need no distractions. A critical moment approaches.
Oh man, I'm gonna have a blast uploading this session. With how many copyright claims I keep getting on these videos, I don't get it. Why do people have to always false claim the BioWare videos? The old BioWare games? It doesn't make sense. Yep, here comes Atris. Annoying bitch. Straight hater.
I did not expect to see you again after the day of your sentencing. I thought you had taken the Exile's path, wandering the galaxy. Yet you have returned. Why?
Tell me, my slaves on my ship, what? Hang on, where are my friends?
Your concern is noted. Your friends have not been harmed. They have been detained for their safety. I find it unusual that you are traveling with others again. I had thought you had forsaken the company of others after the war. Or is that why you are here?
See you again. If you think I want to see your face again, you're sadly mistaken. I just should have. Yeah, I wasn't planning on. I mean, I guess I kind of was planning on coming here, but not to meet you.
Yet here you are. Perhaps you do not know yourself as well as you think. Regardless, your arrival here begs an explanation.
You stole
Have
my
you come
ship.
to face the judgment of the Council, as you did so many years ago? Are you finally willing to admit that we were right to cast you out?
There was a civil war. Yeah, no, I would not let people die.
So you said so long ago. I didn't believe it then, and I don't believe it now. You saw.
Oh, I don't need your belief,
you hungered
bitch.
for battle. You could not wait to follow Revan to war. The Jedi Order asked only for time to examine the Mandalorian threat. They urged caution, patience, and you defied them. So when you returned, you were brought before us. You were a Jedi no longer, and so you were exiled.
You wish me imprisoned or worse. It could have been worse, and for that I'm grateful.
There was much about that day that was difficult to forget. Your words, your defiance, and when you stabbed your lightsaber into the center stone. I have kept it, so I would never forget.
Oh yeah, I forgot the lightsabers in this game are kind of scuffed.
I have always kept it, as a reminder of what can happen when your passions dictate your actions. I have kept it, so I would never forget your arrogance or your insult to the Order.
You're gonna right to carry my lightsaber again. For every reason.
Become a Jedi again? That is a thing far out of reach.
And why is
I am not
that?
unsympathetic to your feelings. Leaving the Order must have been difficult for you. Yet you gave the Council no other choice. You gave me no other choice.
I had no choice to do war for battle. Yeah, I was there to protect people.
So your choice was to meet the aggression of the Mandalorians with more aggression. That is not the Jedi way.
Mission was surrender, take the Jedi, that's good. Defending others.
Every choice we make, whether we know it or not, sends echoes through the Force. It can awaken feelings, ignite passions, hate, anger, fear, where none existed before. By meeting aggression, By serving as an opponent against which the Mandalorians could test themselves, you fed their hate, their lust for war. And it sent a terrible...
We would have had to fight them eventually.
And because of it, you and those Jedi who met them on the battlefield lost their way. And you turned on us.
What do you mean? Hang on a minute, she came back.
Of course I was. But the Jedi teachings require we examine how we may best help them. Action without reflection is not our way.
Well, I reflected and chose the best action was to go to war.
There was no guarantee that marching to war would have saved the Outer Rim. In fact, quite the opposite.
Fat, never turned the back. What if we had not acted, would not rule the Republic?
A physical victory perhaps, but the real victory lay in...
I'm just gonna keep talking over her.
You do not know...
You don't know either.
How dare you? The Mandalorian Wars should have been your grave, and Malachor 5 is where you should have died.
Oh, that sounds like that sounds.
You see shadows where there are none, and hate where there is none. You are blind.
You
as
are
always.
you are
I
obviously
tire of
bitter and
fighting
angry and
with you.
hateful.
You lust for war, and you always will, and you have succeeded in distracting me from my questions. So answer me. If you cannot seem to admit the Council was correct, then why are you here?
I'm here for my
Your
ship.
ship? Ah, the Ebon Hawk. It is not your ship. Unless you are admitting to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility.
I admit I was there when it was destroyed. I didn't destroy it though.
Necessary? The destruction of Paragus was necessary? You have not changed. Acting instead of thinking. Putting yourself before the galaxy, before the Jedi. Do you know?
What Jedi? They're gone.
No. Your crime is much more than that. Without the fuel from Paragus, Citadel Station cannot maintain its orbit. It will crash into the planet, and its destruction will echo across 20 other worlds.
Well, yeah, why is it so important?
Telos was a test to see if the Republic could mount a restoration effort on the Outer Rim. When it fails, the Republic will not finance another. The other Rim worlds, devastated by the Sith, will remain graveyard worlds, devoid of life. And that is the magnitude of your crime. So you still hold to your flawed convictions. If you think to anger me, you are wrong. How is it that you are not content to confine your ruin to yourself? You must spread it to others wherever you go. Ruin yourself with your actions if you will. But when your actions bring harm to others, then you must answer for it.
Yeah, the Sith destroyed Paragus. That wasn't me.
What do you mean?
Oh, Jedi.
You speak truly. You have encountered the Sith. I can feel the scars.
I've encountered a
And you
Sith
encountered them
for like
on
a second.
Paragus. But what would they want there? They can't have been looking for you.
They were looking for me.
There are no more Jedi, except I. Like you, they turned from the Order, and now only I remain. If these Sith attacked you, they will soon realize their mistake. And if you escaped, they most likely let you go to see if you would lead them here.
Yeah.
You offer your aid after turning your back on me, on the Council. The Jedi is not something you embrace out of fear.
Who
The
said I'm
commitment is
afraid?
Stronger than that. Something you never seem to understand.
So I don't need allies, but Jedi or not.
Perhaps. But if you help me, it cannot be done from here.
I
There are
figured.
others in the galaxy who may help us against a Sith threat. If you can find them, gain their trust, perhaps our defenses shall be stronger for it. Take your ship, seek them out. If you find them, encourage them to gather on Dantooine. From there we can call a council and see what can be done.
Will
I can
do.
send you on your way. It is now time for you to depart.
We shall remove her, mistress.
Can I have my lightsaber back?
Come with us.
Okay. Well, a lot of emphasis on her, even though we can't, she didn't come with us in a female playthrough.
Are you all right, mistress?
The exile reminded me of something I had forgotten.
Forgive me, mistress, but I must ask. The exile. I've never seen another affect you so strongly. Was she important to you once?
We all have our heroes, and when we watch them fall, we die inside. She made a choice once, and I did not. The day we judged her, I stood in the chamber, and she was so right. She was so certain of it. I doubted myself, but not now. She will never make me doubt myself again. But now,
So you say,
now
lady, so you say.
let's meditate.
Of course, mistress. I will tell the others you are not to be disturbed. And please, do not exhaust yourself. We can attend to matters here.
You know you can turn that off, right? You don't need to keep it ignited? Do we need this whole cutscene of her just walking into her room? It reminds me of that one cutscene in Kingdom Hearts where like just watch that one guy walk down the stairs for like half a minute, for like 2 minutes. See, Handmaiden or Brianna or whatever you want to call her.
You are the exile. The one Atris warned us about.
And what does she say about me, huh?
You betrayed the Jedi by going to war when it was forbidden to you. You turned on your masters, your teachings, and yourself.
Yeah, I guess it goes that one.
That's not all she says. She says you know nothing of loyalty to any cause except your own animal instincts. And she told us why you fell to the dark side.
Oh, hold on a minute. I didn't follow the dark side.
Atris says that you fell to the dark side in the Mandalorian Wars when you gave in to your lust for battle. Once you tasted war, you could not give it up. Atris says when the Dark Lord Revan returned to the Republic, you did not march with them because you had fallen so far you could no longer feel the Force.
Yeah, that's not even kind of accurate.
I believe that is the extent of her expressed feelings toward you. There are variations at times, but all rise from the same foundation.
And yet she doesn't hate me.
Yes, it is difficult sometimes for others to
I don't
truly
believe her
speak their
anymore.
heart
I really
or
don't.
listen to it. The words often prove difficult, or they do not come at all. Without having seen you and Atris fight, I cannot say. Battle is a pure form of expression. It is heart and discipline, reduced to movement and motion. Perhaps it may prove truer than conversing with words. In battle, the words are swept away, giving way to actions. Mercy, sacrifice, anger, fear. These are pure moments of expression.
I really wish I could have her as a companion alongside the full cast, but the game doesn't allow that. You have gender-specific companions.
I honor the face of my mother. It is not something spoken of in the company of others. There's no need to apologize. You were merely remarking on something that you saw. There is no wrong in that.
It's funny because it's
It is not
she has the
offensive
exact same
subject,
model that all the
but
other
a subject
handmaidens,
that
so it
requires
just
trust. There is
doesn't
no
really
such
make a lot of
trust
sense.
between you and I, and such trust takes time. You may ask. Before you go, Exile, question for you, if I may ask it. You have touched the Force. What does it feel like?
Yeah, it's hard to talk about, I guess.
I wish to know.
Carry you, place the touches. That's a good one to it.
Thank you, Exile. I appreciate you sharing your knowledge with me.
Anytime. Oh yeah, we're getting up there in the light side points. Oof. Do I have my weapons still? They didn't take those from me, did they? Let's find the crew now. They're around here somewhere. Also loot all their stuff. If I'm gonna help them, I need supplies, right? Okay, I believe in here is where the... Yep, there they are. Hang on a minute, guy. Oh, shit.
What you came for. There was something from your past here, something unresolved. I feel we did not come to this place by chance. You were led here. This woman who resides here, she did something to you once, something that hangs upon you still.
Okay, ever wanted to punch me even further.
I see it now. The act has left its marks. Be warned. Unresolved events.
Don't know why she didn't choose to talk to you, though. That'd be kind of important.
The present and the future. And more importantly, they can distract you, weaken you. It could prove fatal against the enemies we face. There is a Jedi here, perhaps, in that you are correct. Yet there are no students, and this woman, this Atris, surrounds herself with those who cannot feel the Force.
What does that have to do with what I said, though?
Plans are fragile things, and life often dashes expectations to the ground. Perhaps students will come to her in time. For now, she is surrounded by those who cannot feel the Force. No, her servants are not Jedi. Their minds are walls, trained to resist tricks of the mind. This discipline blinds them to the Force as well, even if they were Force-sensitive.
You really do know an awful lot, don't you? Yeah, have you been here before?
Invade the mind of another. It is not something done carelessly, or when there is nothing to be gained. Very well, let us depart. He's only sleeping. It seems the journey...
Sure, only sleeping.
fatigued him.
I am sorry, General. I must have lost consciousness in the crash. I'm fine, General. Even power has been restored to my arm. What is this place?
It had power turned off, but it was still glowing.
This must be where I had detected the energy readings before, and the drain to the restoration shields. This room, this place, it looks part of a huge polar irrigation system, possibly planet-wide, like the one on Coruscant. I had been told by the Republic that it was not in use.
Yeah, are you feeling okay?
General, if you wish, I may travel with you, or join you at the ship.
Go the ship.
Very well, General. I will await your arrival.
How are you doing, Atten?
Hey, you're back with us. We were just on our way to rescue you from those ghost women when, we got locked up. Don't worry about me, I'm fine. How did things go with the Jedi here? Are you all done?
Either I'm a bit short or he's rather tall.
Well, that's not exactly what I wanted to hear.
Yeah, I know. Kreia.
No,
No, you
I was
don't,
just
motherfucker.
Complaining. I'm with you until things start going better for you. We need to stick together, you know? And who knows? I might be able to help you out of a tight spot at some point. Hey, don't mention it. It's my pleasure.
Well, by the way, we gotta be nice to him because he's eventually gonna... He's gonna be one of our Jedi.
What? Look, I'm fine.
One of the best parts of this
okay?
game is that you
I
can,
was just a little dizzy when I
you
first
know, make
woke up.
certain companions into Jedi.
Look, I appreciate the concern.
Or Sith if you take
really,
that route.
but I'm fine.
How about
Let
Korea?
us
How's
keep
she doing?
moving. There is nothing more to be gained here.
Not done looking around yet. That's where T3 is. Hang on. Don't want to go in there yet. I want to keep. I want to check all my options. Down here, we can find some more stuff to take with us, and potentially spar with one of the handmaidens. You know, I'm sitting here hoping for like better stuff. More money or stuff to sell so I can have more money. I'm gonna need it for what I'll try and do coming up. We're gonna go to Dantooine first because I believe you can buy lightsaber crystals there, and if that's the case, heavy armor, Jesus Christ. If that's the case, then it's supposed to be a trick that you can use to try and get the color you want. A lot of armor, aren't we? I mean, that's good, I guess, even though I'm not wearing any of it. Gamorrean war gloves. What do those do? Doesn't matter because I can't wear them.
Why have you approached me? You may ask.
Okay.
We serve the Jedi, and we watch.
What Jedi?
Atris is the only Jedi here, this is true, but the Mistress will bring others in time. It is possible, but if so, your road of atonement shall be a long one.
Have I not done enough already?
You may ask. I would welcome a chance to instruct you. I have been anxious to teach you many principles of combat ever since you invaded this place. Oh yes, we train extensively in various combat styles, and we have not had another target for some time. You may prove a pleasant diversion. Very well. Follow me.
Give it a try.
And we shall see if you have the
Knowing my luck, we're
endurance
gonna get our
learn
ass
the
kicked, though.
basic of our teachings. Before we begin, are you familiar with the Chani traditions?
Does that explain why I'm missing my clothes?
All duels between us shall be without armor of any kind. There shall be no restrictions upon our movements or upon yours. Your feet are not to leave the training mat during the battle. If they do, you will lose. Also, this is not a fight to the death. Restrain your instincts when we fight, and we shall do the same.
Okay.
Fight will be with hands and feet only. No stimulants, shields, weapons, or other items. Also, do not call upon any Jedi techniques during our contest. If you do, then the battle will be over. In turn, I will not use our higher forms, for this is only an opening battle between us, a test of each other's strength.
Do we need the crowd?
Then let us begin.
You're gonna beat me, I can already tell.
This will teach you.
Oh my god.
Seek one of us out when you wish to fight, and we shall honor your request.
I got my ass kicked. One hit push.